I have been really excited for this one. So, gamer shame. And what I mean by this is something that you have done that is so shameful that it's hard to tell other people that is gaming related. So, for example, when I was a kid riding the bus, I traded my childhood copy of Pokemon Yellow, hours and hours into that, my first Pokemon game. I traded it for the Head of Exodia Yu-Gi-Oh card, to then turn around, go to the mall and trade it to a card shop to get $20. $20 for my childhood copy of Pokemon Yellow. That is shame. I've also invited some other YouTubers to go ahead and join me to talk about some of the shameful things they've done as well. So let's go ahead and start with RetroRivals.
Shame.
Gamer shame. We all have it, and Sam asked us to be shameful as well. Okay, what's your shame?
Shame, or the thing that bugs me the most, I guess, is the fact that I gave away my childhood Nintendo. I actually gave it to your brother, because your brother was big into collecting retro games way before we even started.
He was.
Yeah, and then I don't know what happened to it. He sold off his collection before we even started collecting.
Yeah,
so.
it was like 2 ships passing in the night,
Yep.
a little bit.
Missed by a year or two.
Yeah, if that. And he got rid of some games that make me cringe that he got rid of and the price he got rid of them for, but he didn't know, and he was
Well, they
just
weren't
like,
worth that much back then.
they weren't worth that much either, yeah. But now thinking about it, it kills me, and the fact that it was your childhood Nintendo. My shame comes from a game that I almost gave up on. I didn't, so it's Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Tell us how. Tell us why you almost gave up.
Okay, I was playing, Scott was at work, and at the time, I wasn't...
She was chit-chatting on the phone with me at lunch.
Yeah,
And not paying attention, and then instead of saving it, she accidentally deleted her save.
My only save file.
So you have 2 shames. And you didn't have a backup save. Like, who doesn't back up the save? You do 2 saves.
No.
You do 2 saves.
I do like all the saves I can. I'll
Right?
fill up all the slots, and I'll be like, maybe I need to go back 15 minutes ago. And I went through like the 7 stages of grief. Like, I'm like, maybe I can save it. Maybe there's a program that can recover the files that are like latent in the background, and you can still get them back. No, you can't.
Yeah,
it was
apparently
gone.
you can. You need a certain thing to be able to access it on the PC.
I don't know. I tried. I called everywhere.
I've never actually done it, but
yeah. Anyways, Scott felt so terrible for me after he got done laughing at work.
we were laughing while she was crying.
Yes, it was so nice. He said, I'll play up to the point where you deleted your save file.
Which was
2 Vlad relics left in the inverted
castle.
castle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw myself off the house. So he played up to the inverted castle, and I had gotten over it at that point. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to play the inverted castle all over again. It's one of my top 10 games. Easy, easy, easy. It's a wonderful game, and Sam should play it.
And Scott saves the day.
And Scott saves the day. That's the moral of the story. So, a little bit of shame, but some redemption, I guess. Not for you, but for me.
Next up, we have Drinking Games with Josh, and he's going to share his story with us.
What's up, YouTube? Drinking Games with Josh here. My gamer shame story has to do with the 2 largest franchises of my childhood. Back in the 80s, if you were a kid growing up, there were so many different toy lines, iconic now, that were just starting out. And my big one was G.I. Joe. So, absolutely love the G.I. Joes. Ever since I was just a little kid, some of my first toy memories are definitely with the Joes. I had amassed a collection, a pretty good collection, 60, 70 different figures, and I kept great care of them for a little boy. Surprisingly, I destroyed a lot of other toys, but the Joes, man, I kept good care of them. I played with them, and they, had so many grand adventures with the G.I. Joes, and going up against Cobra, sometimes playing as the bad guy, because we all like to play as the bad guy once in a while. But I had a fantastic collection, a bunch of vehicles, lots of Christmas memories of getting vehicles and things of that nature, and kept well, and I traded them all away. That's my gamer shame moment. I traded them all away for one of the other things that was very iconic to my childhood, and that was Nintendo NES. I had a buddy that wanted them, wanted the G.I. Joes, and he's like, hey, I got this stack of games. I think it was like 10 or 12 original Nintendo games. that he's like, I'm willing to trade. I'll trade them for your G.I. Joe collection. And my parents were like, we're gonna let you decide what you want to do because it's your stuff, but we would say don't do it. But what did old Josh do? Josh did it. Josh traded them away. They were long gone. I don't even remember all the Nintendo games. The one back there on the screen, Adventure Island, that's the only one that still pops in my mind that was in that stack of games. But beyond that, I don't even know what they are. Truly, truly shameful, because now I really wish I still had all the G.I. Joes, because I had so many more memories. And I love my Nintendo. You guys know that. That's one of those sets that I've been chasing as an adult. Lifelong love of the Nintendo Entertainment System. But the Joes, man, the Joes, I wish I still had the Joes.
I think we're going to need a couple more beers after that one.
Hey, where did that Homer guy go?
You may relate to this, you may not, but I was running out of room. And I used to own one of those big Pikachu foam suits that they would wear in like the parades. Really cool to have. It was super fun. But I didn't have a lot of room. So I ended up going to my local Game Crazy and trading it into the guy for like only $40 of game credit. He still has it. It's sitting up in his store, but it's one of the like cooler, unique items that I had in my collection, and I really liked wearing it and goofing around. And I traded it in for $40 worth of game credit. I'm pretty sure one of the games I got with that credit was like Blood Omen for the GameCube. I don't even think they were like really good titles. I'm a shameful piece of. Next up, we have a mystery person. This one was so unbelievably shameful, so bad. He couldn't even show his face.
So we're going to be talking about gamer shame here. My identity is going to be protected. I don't need people showing up to conventions and, being angry with me and stuff. Okay then. One of the less scandalous things that I did was, while working for Blockbuster Video, I was tasked with destroying certain things. And one of the things was a Final Fight guy. I didn't quite enjoy doing it, but I was getting paid. And so, not that bad. The most scandalous thing was what I did to the Pokemon Snap machine. You see, the Pokemon Snap machine was loud and obnoxious and really close to my register. I didn't like it. I kept on turning the volume down, and my manager and my district manager told me to stop doing that, and so I had to find a different way to make the Pokemon Snap machine quiet. Found out that some of the cleaner that was used had bleach in it. So I kept on spraying the speakers inside of the Pokemon Snap machine every single day. Eventually, it cracked and the speakers just stopped working. That was pretty good.
Man, it was really good to be able to get that off of my chest. Wait, what? No, not my.
Okay, we're back live. Hey, ignore what you just saw. You cannot identify him. Something that I feel deep shame for is I had a big case of FOMO during the shutdowns, and I purchased Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door for pretty much $100. And that game has dropped in price, and I let FOMO get the best of me. And you know what's the worst of all of it? I haven't even played through the game. I'm just a dirty collector who's spending too much money on games she's not even playing. What is wrong with me? This has been one of my favorite things to do. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So if you do a video response, please tag me, because I want to hear other people's shameful gamer stories. Also, if you comment down below, maybe I can do a video where I have subscribers, confessions, and I can read them out loud for people. And if you want to stay anonymous, just keep this one anonymous, or I can read your tag in my video. But I think this would be really fun to continue kind of exploring this topic of shameful things that we have done as gamers. Get that off your chest. Be a less of a sinner. Actually, I don't care. I like being evil. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone who participated in this video. And I really do hope that people do some response videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, a pixelated world awaits. Shame.